What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another YouTube video. So this is going to be a back-to-back video. If you guys already saw my video on Friday saying that I'm selling my Helium miners, as you can see, I'm wearing the same clothes because I'm recording this right after the last video. I want to show you guys a perfect example. And this is not even like, oh, I think this is happening. No, this is 100% confirmed by me. So take my word as you please that this area is completely spoofing. I will show some examples. Like there's 53 hotspots in this area, covered basically the entirety of Trenton, if you guys know that area, Trenton, New Jersey, and I'll show you guys the map and whatnot, comparing it to Google Maps to show you guys where they are and where they're not allowed to be. But they're pulling in a lot of H&T a month. And it's not that they are pulling in a high amount per day or a low amount per day. They're pulling right in the middle. So I think it's going completely undetected by the Helium network. I think places like these need to be confirmed with a mapper or manually reported to the Helium team, something like that. I think a reporting system like Sussbots would be really good in this case that Helium will actually look into. So let me just show you guys. So this is the area I am referring to. I am in this area. I've been in this area since the beginning of my Helium videos. And I was just looking on the map trying to find hotspots that were earning like a consistent amount or more than me to see what setups they had. And I was just going to mark them down and like go visit them and whatnot. And I'm in this area every single day in New Jersey because I have to go to university. I drive over to New Jersey. I'm in Pennsylvania. So I noticed this whole grid is filled out. And if I go to transmit scales, there's only a couple that are not green. They all have more than one hotspot in them. So okay, nothing to be concerned about. And if let me just for the heck of it show you guys the earnings thing. You can see it's pretty much all in the middle. They're all earning like a little bit more than the average per day. Let's just go to default. I can click on any one of these. They were all added except for this one. This one is not the same owner. I can click on any one of these. They were all added in the past 2 months. 2 months, 2 months, 2 months. You can click on any of them, all right? And obviously it's in a grid fashion just because they're hexes. That's how it's meant to be. But on Hotspot, you can really, really see how it's going. So this is going along a road. This is going along. You can see it's a grid pattern up and down. I was like, okay, a little suspicious, but it's not that big of a deal, right? Maybe they're actually spaced out like this. But they're located in each hex perfectly. That doesn't happen. On top of that, this miner right here and these ones in the vicinity, this is Trenton Mercer Airport. To my understanding, you're not allowed to have anything in this area. You're not allowed to have hotspots, any interfering radio waves. Like, it is a no interference zone. You're not allowed to have anything. That is, I think, pretty sure that's a federal law or government law. I don't know, but to my understanding, you wouldn't have a hotspot. Let's just reference that in the middle of the airport. Doesn't happen. Does not happen. It is pretty much where the planes are. I don't know who you have to know to be able to get one in that area, but definitely not right. It's all gridded out. It goes every direction. You can check it out. It's a grid, and the ones that are like close to each other, I can bet you guys money. I can bet you guys $500. Let's not actually take this bet. This is hypothetical. That these two are owned by two different people. One of these being owned by the person that has this grid set up, and another one is a genuine person. Now, in this case, these two could be owned by the same person. Not entirely sure, but what I do know is I drive this road at least once or twice a week to get gas, and I've never seen any of these antennas. If I go to any of the information on these, they're claiming to have the 1.2 dBi at 0 meters. This one probably is the same. 1.2 dBi at 0 meters. 1.2 dBi. Does make sense. Did I just notice something? They're all Heltec. What does that say? What does that say? I don't know. You guys tell me. But this is what I'm noticing. Severe. I'm not the only person that notices this. Helium does not seem to have something in place to catch these people. Because unfortunately, these people are not earning a lot or a little. They're in the middle. So they just fit in with the network average. They're not suspicious at all. They're not going to be able to detect these when there's 400,000 hotspots. But if you zoom in, it's so clear. If I go to a city, there's nothing organized about a city setup. It's just a cluster of hotspots. They're not in a grid. They're not spaced out far enough that you'll get a decent transmit scale. They're overcrowded. But Trenton, for some reason, seems to have it all figured out. All thanks to one person, this account, 53 hotspots, and they earn 8 H&T in 24 hours. They earn 36 H&T in 7 days, 154 H&T in the past 14 days, and they've had some days where they only made 2 H&T a day. And in the past 30 days, they've made 367 H&T, equivalent to $10,000. I don't know about you guys, but that frustrates me a little bit because I'm here, my honest little self, earning 0.1 H&T a day. That's how much I'm making right now. And these guys are pulling in thousands of dollars a month. So I wanted to show you guys this. Do you have any areas near you or areas you want me to look at? Because what I was thinking of doing is doing a live stream, and we can look over all the different 100% like there's no way that they are actually set up here. We can look at these on stream together. Maybe we can form an entire video on them and then send that to the Helium team, something like that. Because this is just out of control. There is zero chance that you can have a hotspot in an airport. That's all I got for you guys. Sorry if I sound a little bit frustrated. I am. Trying to understand why certain hotspots seem to be performing much better than me with either lower stats on the Helium Explorer, which we were told when Proof of Coverage V11 was implemented that if you don't have your stats entered correctly, it will negatively affect your earnings. So I was under the understanding that you would have to enter the right information. And we were also told that you were not allowed to have your hotspot outside of the hex where it is physically located. And that is not the case here. Pretty much, I would bet that majority of these hotspots are actually in a singular location, or they're not even real. Who knows? It could just be someone that understands the code and hooked it up. Not sure what to do, guys. My words are, I'm speechless, but let me know what you guys think about the live stream. If you have any other areas you want me to look at, the spoofing needs to come to an end. They need to find a resolution. I don't know the answer to this, but that's the great part about me just being a YouTuber with a platform. I can just talk about it. It's not my problem to solve it. Helium, you guys got to figure this out. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. If you think I'm wrong, comment down below. That's fine. Constructive criticism is always welcome. But like I said, no hotspots are allowed in airports. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.